Folks, welcome to the Car Care Nut. I want to take a minute to apologize for the quality of some of the video that you're about to watch. I'm trying to set my camera up on a mount above my van, and somehow I turned the full screen version of my phone off. So either way, I apologize. I'll try to be more mindful of that in the future, but I hope you enjoy the video. Hey folks, welcome back to the Car Care Nut. This is Rick here. I've been toying with the idea of reviewing more consumer-based products that most people can afford and or are going to buy for use on their own cars. And I was in Walmart and I came across this Turtle Wax Ice Seal and Shine. And the weird thing about this particular product was I have never seen it before, even though it's supposed to be consumer based. I don't even know how long it's been out. And they had it on the very top shelf, hard to get to. And so I figured I would buy it and I'd try it out and bring you guys along. The weird part of it is it says it seals and shines and protects for months. It says it's infused with carnauba and it's super hydrophobic. So it recommends that you, if you're able to clean the panel of all contaminants, use a clay bar and or compound the panel. So I'm going to at least use it on the hood, probably of my old blue van, and we'll see how it turns out. Welcome back. Alright, so here's my victim. Here's the car I'm going to use, or the van I'm going to use. This is my old beat around van, the van that I let my grandson drive on his excursions. He's 16 and got a driver's license now, so. But this is my victim. I'm going to be pretty hard on this thing. The only thing I'm going to do is just the hood. Just the hood of this thing. I don't know how well the dirt's going to show up on here. Oh, there you go. This hood's pretty hammered. I haven't been as gentle or as easygoing on this vehicle over the years as I have my other ones. There's a line here. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. This is some overspray for some other paint that I had tested on the panel at one time. I had some overspray, so I got to get that off. So let's see, some scratches there. Let's see if I zoom in. Okay, there you go. You see some scratches there. So I'm not going to be gentle on this panel by any means. There's some rust and scratches there. So first off, I'm not using my good microfibers. These are my CD piles. These are definitely my C piles. So, but I'm not going to toy with the paint. I'm not going to play with the paint. I'm going to go straight to my degreaser, my super degreaser here. I'm just going to hammer the panel with that and clean it off. Of course, I'm going to, once I do that, I'll use a little O&R, and I'll use my my clay, and I'll clay the panel. And then I'm going to follow it up with a polisher. Just do a real quick polish to try to at least get rid of most of the imperfections on the panel. That way I can at least I can be fair about what I'm doing here. And then I'll wipe it down with some prep, some isopropyl alcohol. And then I'm going to apply my Turtle Wax Ice. I think what I'm going to do at first is I'm going to put a line down the hood and I'll apply the ice to each side. I'll use my hydro shot there and I'll let you guys see the difference in the beading, because this was supposed to be super hydrophobic. So let you folks see the difference in the beading And then what I'll do is I'm going to, or this is the plan for now, then I'll coat the entire hood, and we're going to do a 3 to 4 week, I guess 3 or 4 week comparison video, like I've done on my other 2 cars with the Maguires, and see what we get. So. That's from the first swipe, and then that's from the second go around. Alright, we'll do it again. Main thing with the super degreaser is make sure you don't let it dry. I'm going to actually scrub it in. I'll work it in the panel, hood. You can hear the overspray. I'm hoping some of that will come out with the clay bar. Alright, I'm going to use some of my Meguiar synthetic express spray wax. I'm using a clay bar that I used on my boat. It was new when I started on the boat, and you can see it now. It's a little dingy. I needed it, but either way, I'm using it on this here. So like I said, this is a hammered panel. So I'll start here on the camera for effect, I guess. And I apologize for my camera setup here. I'm gonna try to improve that here this spring. Try to get better. I want to get me a chest mount and a head mount. I think that'll help. Work this in. All right, well, I'm gonna finish this hood and I'll be back. Alright folks, I have clayed the hood. Now I'm going to wipe it down with some isopropyl alcohol before I polish it with some Meguiar's M105. So, overspray didn't come out, which I didn't think it would, but I was hoping. this one more time with some alcohol prep, then I'll be back. Alright, I've got it cleaned, got it clayed, and I have it wiped down with an alcohol wipe. Now I'm going to polish it with some McGuire's M105. I'll check it and I'll check it out, and I may follow back up with something a little milder, and then I'll go over it again with a alcohol prep before we apply the product. So I'm starting this out on 2. I'm going to spread the product out with 2, and I'm only going to do this section on camera, and then I'll finish the entire hood. If you guys could only see where this thing was rigged up here. Alright. I'm going to raise it up to about 5. Medium pressure. trash towels on. I'm trying to get this paint clean here. Alright. Oh yeah, this looks a lot better, guys and girls. Alright, man. What your panel can turn out like. Okay, well, I'm gonna finish this hood. I just started here in the center for the sake of the camera. Now I'm gonna do each side, doing 4 passes. And if I got some really heavy spots, like with this overspray is over here, I may do 5 or 6 passes. But I'm doing 4 passes. 4 passes seem to be great right here. Then I'll go back over it with an isopropyl alcohol wipe. So. Hey folks, all right. So far I've got it cleaned, I've got it clayed, I've got it polished, and I got an isopropyl alcohol wipe down. Now I did the isopropyl alcohol between the cleaning and the clay bar, between the clay bar and the polish, and now after the polish. And some people would say that's excessive. I would agree. I've upgraded to my better microfiber towels. The only reason I was using my older ones at first because this panel was hammered. Now the panel's in a lot better shape. It looks a lot better, and hopefully you guys will be able to see that whenever I bring the camera around the other way. But of course I got my tape here. So this is going to be the line of no application and applying the turtle wax. So right now, real quick, I got me some water in a spray bottle, and I'm just going to mist it. I don't know how well it'll show up. I just kind of want folks to see the water behavior on the panel, and I don't know if it's showing up that well or at all. But there's a little bit of beading, but you can tell the panel's kind of flat. So I don't want to move the camera if I don't have to, because it's a pain to get back where it's at. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to wipe the water off. Then we're going to spray. And I'm going to spray it with some of this turtle wax, and we'll wipe it off. And then what I'm going to do is, it doesn't say to do this in the directions, but I'm going to do is tomorrow I'm going to apply one more coat after it sits overnight, and then I'm not going to apply any more coats, and I'm going to just watch the behavior over the next several weeks and keep you folks informed on what's going on. So, all right. Directions: shake well. Shake the bottle well. All right, shake it up. You know, and how much is well, especially when you got a full bottle? Because it seems like once you start shaking these bottles, it wants to. It foams up or something in there, and it doesn't. My mom always taught me to hit the bottom of the bottle. All right, shake well. Wash car before applying, which we did. Let's put this up here. Okay. Okay. Shake well. Wash car before applying. Formula lightly on the car, 1 panel at a time. Firmly wipe with a clean microfiber towel. All right, so that's what we're going to do. Get one of my clean towels, which I have right here. All right, my Walmart towels, and we're gonna apply it on this side. Now let's see, we got more on camera. Yeah, we'll apply it on this side. So make sure we got some Screen. Alright. So, make sure I definitely don't have any overspray. Alright, I know it's off camera, but I'm applying it to the entire left side of the hood here. And it says wipe off firmly. Alright. I'm using my even. It's pretty, it feels kind of slick underneath this towel. It smells good too. It smells like kind of like aftershave, not aftershave, but the stuff they use in the barber shop. Alright. Now it doesn't say to buff it out, but I'm gonna buff it anyway. I guess that would kind of be part of firm. Alright, so it's probably hard to tell this stuff with gloves on. Oh yeah, you can definitely feel the difference here. You can tell there's something there, of course. There's going to be something. Okay. Alright. Now this is, of course, this is immediately after we apply this stuff. So going back to this side here, of course, no water, flat. And this stuff says it's super hydrophobic now. Alright. You can probably see it. Matter of fact, I see it on the screen. You can see the water beading. And I'm gonna add some more water to it. They're real small. And of course, you guys, if you've done your research, you know that water beading on its own doesn't indicate, you know, whether it's good protection or not. Now these, this side here is beading a little bit, but it's pretty flat. It's got a little streak of beads here, but it's starting to flatten out the more I spray it. Spray it until it starts to run. Let me see that. See, this is a lot more uniform over here. A lot more. Yeah, I could go get a water hose and douse it, but I think this is a better representation. It lets you see what you can rewind this video and see what the individual beads are doing gradually. As I pump it with more water. See it starting to run. And still, even after it starts running, it starts to bead back up as you spray. Alright, so I'm gonna pause you guys. I'm gonna take you off this stand I have and I'll show you what it's doing here, and then we'll spray the entire panel down. I'm gonna go again, I'm gonna let it set overnight. I'm gonna reapply it again in the morning, and I'm not gonna apply it anymore, and then we'll test it over the next several weeks. Alright, I was using a piece of tape that I had put around my garage wall. Yeah, I'm gonna buy me some more of that. I think this is kind of neat use for it here. Alright, so you see what the panel's done on the now this has been wiped down with alcohol. Alright, and this is the side that has the turtle wax. Alright, so so real quick, I'm gonna wipe all this off, reapply it to the entire hood, and I'll be back. All right, folks, I'm back. Okay, I applied the turtle wax ice to the entire panel. Seal and Shine hybrid synthetic sealant infused with carnauba. Now the thing with the carnauba, if it's infused with carnauba and using this stuff during the summertime, then I'd be concerned with the carnauba burning off once in the heat of the day. Carnauba is not known to last against the heat. In the wintertime, not so much, but I'm sure there's other synthetic, because it says infused with carnauba. But see the shine on this hood. This hood was hammered. Let's see if I can get some close-ups. So let me show you the scratch I showed you earlier. Here you go. It didn't come out. Of course, this is, it's not going to. See if I can find, okay. There it is. Okay, there you go. So it looks better though. It did polishing it and stuff helped that. But this is an overview. This is better than white, but it's not as good as using the black or dark red car. All right, once again, I got my gloves on. It's kind of got a grab to it. Well, no, it's pretty slick. I'm using my arm. Tomorrow I'm going to apply one more coat. We'll wipe it in. Now, just now when I'm off camera, I wiped this stuff in. I did my crosshatch. I did it firm all over the entire hood, and I went back over it. So that's how I applied it. It smells really good. This is it does smell real well. One of the better smelling chemicals I've smelled in a while. Alright, just real quick, I got a whole fresh bottle of water. Just spits this thing down, and I'll wipe it off here in a few minutes. Just to kind of show the consistent behavior over the entire hood. And I'll walk around, let you guys see. Let me turn my light on maybe here. There you go. Yeah, it's a lot better. You can see how consistent. Some of them are smaller, some of them are a little larger, but they're consistently the same. Like I said, I could get a hydro shot, which I was going to use to show how how it flows off the panel. But there's going to be other guys that's going to do torture tests and stuff, and probably own this product. But I'm just wanting to show the real world use of this and see how it turns out. I'm not sponsored by Turtle Wax or anybody else or anyone else for that matter. So just keep checking in if you're curious about this product. It's less than $9. It's $8.60 or $8.50 at Walmart is where I got it. And we'll see how it turns out. Right now, it definitely has some protection, some type of protection on there. And how it'll look in 3 weeks, we'll see. Now, real quick before I go, I only plan on rinsing this thing off over the next 3 weeks. And if it gets really dirty, really dingy, I don't know, happen to go through mud or something, then I'm going to use a real mild pH balanced soap on there. But I'm going to try not to use that. All right, well, thanks for stopping by. Please like and subscribe to the channel. If you have anything that you'd like to see me do a video on, another product, especially a consumer-based product that you're curious about, let me know. Leave it in the comments. Thanks.